So can you just introduce yourself?
My name's FADIL. Yeah.
And you're from
FADIL.
Bahrain, right?
Yeah.
So how much did you score in your IELTS? Can you give us the module scores?
I got an 8.
Okay. You got an overall 8 in your IELTS,
Yes.
right? And was this your first attempt, or do you have any previous experience of writing?
This is my first attempt.
So it was in your first attempt that you scored an overall 8 in IELTS, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you have to tell me about the overall experience of the training that you had. How was the training conducted and how were the sessions?
The training was good. It did help me. You did teach me about the linkers and other important stuff, which I did apply for the exam. And that is why I was able to get good marks. So the training definitely helped, because without the training, I would have, gotten maybe a 5, maybe a 6. But yeah, no, the training definitely helped.
Okay. So let's talk about the sessions in each of the modules, especially your reading module. So how was the training sessions for reading? How was the training session conducted for reading? What did we do during the training session for reading? Yeah.
We would do different reading passages, and we would just do different passages and stuff like that. And I would also sometimes do the mock test by myself, the ones that you provided. So
the strategies helped you?
Yes, it did help a lot.
And what about the writing session? So how were the writing task to evaluation done? I mean, was it a very detailed?
The writing was good. The questions were simple in the exam, but then the only issue was I was used to writing on Google Docs, in which, it would autocorrect if I by mistake misspelled. But for the IELTS, we write on an application which does not have Google Docs, and because of that,
no, I'm talking about the sessions. I'm talking about the sessions, the writing sessions.
The sessions were good. We practiced a lot on writing.
Yeah. So what was done? Can you be a little bit? Yeah, can you be a little bit, descriptive about what exactly was done?
So we learned about the different types of essays, and we practiced on different types of essays. There were like 6, 7 essays, and we would I would write an essay every day, and I would send it, and then you would correct it. And we kept doing that until, I kept improving upon my writing skills. And yeah, that was one of the major things we did.
And the best part is that you scored a 9 in speaking. So how would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a 9 in speaking right at the first attempt, which is basically your full marks in IELTS speaking. So I would really want to know that, how did the speaking sessions help you to get a 9 in your speaking?
It did. I mean, it did help me. It helped me to know what kind of questions they would ask, and I kind of understood what the structure would be, because before this I thought that speaking would be them asking 2 questions and whatnot, but because of the sessions that we took, I found out that for speaking, there's you have to use different linkers while talking, and you have to be clear and have content and stuff like that. So because of that, it did help me a lot, because I applied all of those during the exam.
All right. So an overall feedback on the training, a few words about the training. Would you recommend it to others?
Yeah, it is very beneficial. Yeah, it did help me a lot. I wouldn't have gotten an 8 otherwise. Yeah.
Okay. Did you expect that you'd be getting an 8 overall in IELTS right at the first attempt?
In the first attempt? Not really, no. I expected... no, the exam was easy, and because, I felt confident because of all the training. So I expected at least a 7 maybe. So when I got an 8, I was kind of surprised. But yeah.
So the strategies basically helped you with your...
Yes, it helped me a lot, especially the writing one.
All right. So that's great, and good to know that, the training actually helped you a lot with your